Yeah, that is an off topic. So I don't know. I was just curious. That's why I had to talk about this. From your
Let's.
perspective, uh, what is one thing? Because according to research, everyone has some form of addiction. What is the one thing that maybe you as team, you're addicted to? One thing that you always feel like, I must get this before I can do something.
Um, I'm guilty of using my phone all the time. I don't know. I don't know if I can categorize that as an addiction, but I'm guilty of that because sometimes even in the middle of the night, I wake up when I'm asleep. I wake up, roll over the bed, and I open my eyes, and the first thing I reach out to
Your phone.
is my phone.
Okay.
It goes even to the point where in the morning when I wake up, I haven't even, checked my body limbs and know, am I able to walk? Can I speak?
Yes.
The first thing I go to is reach over, stretch my hands next to my bed, and then reach over, grab my phone. So I don't know if I should call it an addiction, but I'm so addicted to it. Sometimes I might even have some antisocial behavior where I'm with you in the same room, and instead of just asking you for something, I prefer I should send you a text or. So I've been struggling with that lately. It distracts me a lot sometimes in what I'm doing.
It's funny you say that, and
I don't know. I don't know about you.
It's funny you say that. I won't say I'm like that because at night if I'm sleeping, I don't think I'll wake up and look for my phone. I'll wake up and look for another pillow to add between my legs. But it's the reason I'm saying it's funny you said that is because right now for my portfolio project, I'm working on a film called Gen Z. You should watch out for this one. And it's talking about something you just talked about. Gen Z is everyone knows Gen Z, but it's just talking about how the world nowadays is in a position where everyone is it's just the phone. It's like the phone controls everything. Like you find that especially this Gen Z, they don't even like most of the people. The way the Gen Z have been brought up, they have not. They're like getting less and less work done. They don't want to put their hands in motion. All they want is to sit somewhere and just operate the phone, do everything by the touch of a button.
Microwave generation.
Exactly. But anyway, watch out for that one. As for me, when it comes to addiction, I've never been addicted to anything until recently when I realized I'm not myself anymore if I don't drink my cup of coffee. This thing started.
So caffeine is your jumpstart key.
Yeah, it started as a joke because I was just like, oh, let me grab coffee, to kickstart my day. And then all of a sudden I realized one time my mood was very low. I'm working. It's around 8. I'm just doing my regular work like I used to. But then I don't even want to I don't want to socialize. And then I'm like, hey, coffee? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I get a cup of coffee and immediately you realize it's like your adrenaline.
Boom.
Yeah, it's like someone has opened your eyes. Now you can see. And then all of a sudden you are social. All of a sudden whatever was hard, like, typing, writing something, doing something, all of a sudden you are now active. You're like, okay, let me adjust my seat and work on it. So lately, and
energy
even,
boost 100.
Yes, I would say caffeine because sometimes even it's gotten to a point where if I have a drive, which is at least an hour, I can't just start driving. I must go branch by the corner store, get an energy drink, because I just feel like by myself driving I might doze off or something like that.
You might save and veer off the road.
Yeah, so I think that is my addiction. Though I don't know, the good thing is there is good addiction, bad addiction. Caffeine, I don't categorize it as a bad addiction.
I don't think it's really bad unless you're overindulging in it. They say the best caffeine is if you're doing coffee. I mean, it's good that you're doing coffee and not energy drinks, because energy drinks have a lot of chemicals and processed caffeine, and that will be bad for your health. But I'm not also a doctor to come here and start listing
Yeah.
and labeling what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
But I one time had a chat with there's this energy drink a place that sells energy drink. It's called Dutch Bros. So one time I went to Dutch Bros and I came back. I was going with my clients to visit a doctor. So I came back with an energy drink, and he was like, "Man, try and avoid these energy drinks. If you really need caffeine and you must take caffeine, please do coffee instead." So maybe you can indulge more the people in the health sector. They can give you what quantity of caffeine do you need for you to, But the little knowledge I have is our brain produces dopamine, and that's what gives us the energy boosts we need during the day. So if you tune your mind specifically, like mine is, before I do anything, I have to check my phone and see, is my phone safe? Sometimes I just open the light and see. That's the thing that accelerates my day. So I think when the dopamine level goes low, that's when you feel you're kind of off, But once you get something that can boost it, then now you're okay to go. So try engage people in the health sector a bit more about how much quantity you should take of coffee in a day.
Copy that. I wish I could say anything about you and your phone, but right now as we speak, that is a problem a lot of people are dealing with. And my friend, you haven't seen.
I'm waiting to watch what your the project you're working on.
You will watch it. Have you seen people? Are you in the position? Is it so bad to a point where have you slept while watching some videos on your phone and you fall asleep? Is it to that level yet?
No, I'm at that level where sometimes I find it hard going to sleep because of it. Like I'm like, let me just reply to this one message, or let me scroll on IG real quick, or let me read this story before I go to bed, and that story turns into another story, into another story, into another story.
I get you.
Sometimes I can be even watching a movie or even a game on TV, and then something sends me to my phone, and that's how I zoom off from that game and dive into my phone. So sometimes I have to put even alarm to remind me, hey, I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I might stay the whole night on my phone, literally doing nothing.
I totally
So,
understand. Yeah.
I hope the project you're doing, you'll provide solution to people like me.
I'm hoping so. I'm still in contact with the projects that we do. We have to consult. So my research is still on.
Yes.
But I'm looking forward to